series, especially against the likes of Lev. Very strong, very hard to handle. They know what's happening here. Biank has to respect this and fall away to safety, but they look to take space elsewhere, and they've done just that. But can they close down? They can't! Waiting on the other side, EDG so aware of what was coming their way, and they just wipe house. It's just down to 1. In a 1v4, what are you meant to do here?
My ultimate isn't ready.
Can't use the hat. EDG. The firing squad. A change-up as well. The defense is towards long B.
Oh, what an opener, though. Perfect work. The double stack on long can still hold some value. You're going to have that ult going through. You can hear it going off. It's going to check towards long. They now know at least 1, potentially 2. And they can only keep them so safe. Biank, though, great shots. 2 back-to-back. But sadly for heybay, he couldn't get his hands out of that in time. So a 3v2 here. And this was the bonus. Yes, well invested around. There's plenty of Bulldogs. They've still got this Vandal here. An upgrade for nobody, if I'm not mistaken. And well, it's a long road back in here. These post plants are very difficult, and they've got stall. They've got Mosh still. They've got the Viper utility. EDG have so many options to buy precious time. Kai would love a kill here. Not going to get it. Smoggy. But in this 0-4, could do with this. This would be a big confidence boost. And it's gone. A trade, yes. That is the showstopper removed. But they have a 2-for-1 trade. And they have a good step towards this B site. This goes on, Biank. Oh, there's no escaping. You gotta face the music, face your fate. And EDG, again, so much discipline and approach, constantly with the right idea. And Kai, I mean, it's a formality here. It's a 1v4, very difficult. Good step on the first. 3 more, though. A lot to ask. Already being checked on by CHICHOO here. Just around the corner, clean. Again, there's the smokes. Counter 3, pull the trigger, hope for the best, but already you're seeing the fish ult come through, the Seekers going in. It's just mayhem on the site, but somehow everyone stands until then. heybay finally tilts the scales, but it goes back instantly. Biank still trying to hold towards Hookah. And just 1 by 1 they face, and 1 by 1 they fall. CHICHOO, so sharp. And still, even in all of that pandemonium, Here comes the burst, though. Kung leading the charge. 2 players flashed up, stunned up, forced away. The trap was working until then. Nobody still laying down the pressure. Good pickup. A nice trade. Finally getting a little bit scrappy here. Doing some damage back in. But look at the space towards Shower as well. Don't forget about CHICHOO. But the timing here, they've kind of exchanged this. Kai now going to tuck into the corner. Wait for them both to pass. Oh, they gave it a look. Simon glanced that way for a second. And with 14 seconds, they've got to make a play here. Smoggy's got to lean through this. 10, he's running low on the time. He's trying to wait for CHICHOO to help out. And now the red carpet is rolled out. They can get the plant down. I mean, wait.
No time.
No, they can't. They can't get the plant down. Just a little too late. And the clock will be there on top. So they're going to have a good idea that something is coming this way. There's a couple more bodies behind this. Nobody still with a fair fight, but it's a beautiful pickup for Trace. Maybe this is the time it turns. Maybe 1 round is all they needed, and heybay going to make sure of that. This could be a big follow-up here as well. Wants to swing it. He's got him caught. Trying to play patient, and there's the delivery. heybay beautifully done. Going to keep him trapped in this. Send him away. The spike is in hand of Smoggy, and once again, CHICHOO has taken space. But look at Kai's positioning. He can cut off the rotation. And has Smoggy learned his lesson from before? He will now carry on. Do they respect it enough? Do they feel like they've got the angles to play with? They've committed the smokes. You got to feel they're going off this one. And thus far, they've got what they needed. Good info. Yes, they now know one's cracked up towards Lamps.
They have to be careful of Lamps because the orbital strike on the defense side for the retake.
Actually pausing to use it. Second time of asking on the plant here. There it is. Smoke's going to fade. They still have Shower's control. Maybe a late presence from Smoggy, potentially. And that's going to become dead. There's no way out. Beautiful combo work. We saw it with the C's earlier on. Nice bit of vengeance served at the right time. Nobody does well for the defuse. They're sticking the defuse. Finally pulled off it. The Dizzy was outrageous. It found all 3, but still this is getting chaotic. Smoggy finally leads forward. He's there in shot straight away, so they've got to evacuate a little bit of this. How far do they commit? Nobody's sending it the whole way. He's got all 3. And look who's coming! Kang the Collector! Victor is in the building! Oh, that's just heartbreak for Trace. Maybe feeling they were just going to clear close sight, maybe clear through lamps, but no, all the way to CT. Found 3 of them and giving them a 2-man advantage already. Nobody looking to secure the round. Kankang still wanting even stronger, even harder to handle. Kankang just clearing the space up towards Octagon. heybay wanting to fight back for it, though. Big info off the reveal there. heybay may be dead, and so's his support. Biank's gone down. Nobody desperate for that kill.
What
and heybay, how are you alive? He's still thriving in the corner. I do not know how. He carved a little bit of safety. And he does get revealed by this, but still, he's still here. And it's somehow, he's still holding this together. They've got to clear him eventually. Kai is on the way, but it feels like it's going to take a lifetime, and they've TP'd.
Kai could get a really good timing flank on Showers here. He's worried that someone's gone to short A from Showers after the teleport. The hat for Kai, if he gets one, he can find them all. It's on this first duel at Showers here on Smoggy.
Kai, get your gun out. Please get your gun out, Kai. Oh, and a moment away from the spotlight. Smoggy actually doesn't deliver. It's Kankang now alive in a 1v1, and heybay, somehow, the boy who survived on 1 HP! It's still looking like they want to take space back. You got to make them respect you. At this point, CHICHOO won't. He's going to hold that space and try and get a follow-up shot. He's in trouble here. Doesn't get bailed out by the Dizzy, so nobody now on an island. Isolated, looking for a fight, and he finds one. Goes down, and now the site is under Trace control.
Spike planted.
2 versus 4 edge. EDG is trying to edge their way through, but not going to find an opening here. It's going to be very difficult with the crossfire on the back of the site here from Trace.
Kankang can get their attention and maybe hope that there's a gap for Smoggy to work through. Wait, he's just diving in!
Dog. Up short. Here comes the net.
Yeah, they're going confident. FengF going to be leading the way, but his Kankang can already find heybay. They're not going to stop. They're going to see a battle. They know that Smoggy is here, and the pre-fire is perfect. Trace going to be taking this by force. The spike's still recovered. There's still a chance here, but nobody doesn't want that. He doesn't want to give him a chance in hell. 2 bodies dropped, maybe a third.
And then group up and go together in that 2 versus 2. CHICHOO hoping to find someone as they're leaving the site after they planted.
Okay. Oh,
that's the opening.
Yes, there's the freebie. Does he show discipline? He does. He's not going to overextend here. Just watching so you can see them walk. Dips down towards the side itself and needs to wait for Simon to come over, who still has utility, still has the C's and the haunt there.
Those are footsteps. FengF knows exactly where both these players are now. It's on him to isolate the fights, though.
Can he do it? Simon getting closer.
1 off paint shells.
This is huge. C's goes in. Might need to play forward. Showers. This is what it comes down to, is does it land? And this man doesn't often miss, but this time he does. A new lease at life. But Trace, for the second time of asking! And the wall is just in effect, EDG!
And right now,
we asked for a flawless game. It's a tall task. It's a lot to ask for, but it's pacey. Oh, and Smoggy just denying off the rip. Simon's been caught, though. Pulled on over. Does he get saved in time? I don't think so. He's dead to rights. Molly to deny the plant and keep control here. heybay's got his man. That's their backup plan in case it goes wrong. And now hearing the TP, he might be in the right place at the right time, but outdone. And now suddenly there's a new chance, a new lease at life. Kai can activate the lurk here as well. He's going to hear the steps. This is perfect. They just got to stick the landing. Oh,
no way.
Nobody against the odds in that fight.
He's got Thrash on that retake too.
Oh, spot on. Seek's going to come down. Notes at least 2 towards CT. They now know it's hard to break back in. If you think how suffocating, how oppressive that deadlock can be, a triple swing, and they're fighting this out, but they can fall away. Oh,
wait,
was it down to a 1v1? What just happened?
He's got wingman for the defuse as well.
Oh my god, it's down to the wire. Biank, does he get spotted? No, it's perfect position! This is a pacey one too. Don't want to miss this for a second. Trying to find CHICHOO, but CHICHOO's got help. He's got friends here. You don't get a 1v1 against him. You got Kankang now leaning forward, wants to be the aggressor, and he meets Biank,
no.
The judge though, the jury waiting, and Smoggy becoming the executioner to what could have been the turnaround for Trace here. Biank saved him before, but I don't think he can save him again. 6 bullets and a dream, and the dream just
Fang going into B, actually catching the timing almost. CHICHOO putting him down. Timed push perhaps.
The paranoia. Do they overextend for this? Oh, the stun's good though. The stun. Oh!
Mistakes?
Cosmetic, I mean, question mark. But still, there's confidence with EDG. They're still going to take a body with him. Simon going to be noted on the site. Paranoia in towards him, trying to maybe slow that down with a flash. Kai's going to take him away. That's the site. I want to say secured. Until then, nobody building back in through from elbow.
30 seconds left.
A little bit of a standoff here. Great shot from nobody. No respect given. And now a 1v2, and there's a firing squad waiting. He's like, well, I didn't get the spike, and now I've got a frenzy. Probably not what I fancied. Right.
Can line them up though.
There we go. That one's better. We'll give this a go.
10 seconds
But
left.
CHICHOO and nobody, they ain't moving, and they're not giving an inch. Smoke finally back on, but time is gone.
Their map choice.
Here comes the aggression. Kung Kung. Oh! Sent back.
He just got it off. Cooldown. It needs to be perfect. They need to get everything off properly because the stack's already in. The flank is right here behind the trip. Is the communication going to be perfect?
3-2 split, and away we go. Biank going to be the first man forward. CHICHOO says goodbye, and Kai turns around. He notes there's pressure. He notes something went wrong. He reads it well. Smoggy, though, can only do exchange. It's starting to build towards the B side. Everything going in. Kung Kung already going to find one. There's the reinvestment of it.
Well, he's going to commit his body, but he finds CHICHOO.
That could be the goer.
That could be the big opening. Two walking out middle right now.
But if this man... And Trace going to take it with both hands here. They've got the timing right, and nobody's starting to question it. Starting to think about it, but he didn't think it'd be that close. But Kung Kung can divide and conquer. Looking for a follow-up. He's got it.
That's it.
That's the spike down. 15 seconds. He just needs to live. Can he be the one to secure this? I think he can. 3 in the round. He wants a bit more. He gets every single one of them.
The back lines finds 2 in front of him. That's the spike.
Plays in.
Pushes into the main. Takes it down because you don't want to get split on from 2 different directions. You got to get in their faces and just alleviate that pressure. He takes them out from the front, turns around and deals with the flank. And that's going to be really... So the speed up comes from the attackers.
And again, slip back towards CT. You're going to have to give up the site. That's not a surprise. Kai has to go big here. First step taken, and it's good. Smoggy going down is important. Kung Kung, quick to it though. Takes away the mid pressure. Lets the rest of the team now build back in. He's focused towards B main. 2 potential victims. He can't find either. Heybay holds the line, and they can focus back towards CT. EDG this time being held at the gate. That's much better from Trace. This is what we were asking for. Pressuring through middle. Utilizing those ults well, and they could do with a clean round. Let's see if they can keep as many players up as possible. They can.
If he thinks he could get a collapse, but he might actually find one here. Doesn't know about the second one. Could get caught easily, make it a 4-on-4.
Surely you play forward into this, you do. Nobody goes down, but they know what's going on here. Biank trying to find his man too, doesn't get it. CHICHOO on the punish, time running low, and they look to pivot. Do they run back? Heybay's got to make his mind up here.
Loking can run to B and then ultimate and collect the spike from his teammate if he drops it. If he needs to do that, there he goes.
There it is. Gotta go now, 10 seconds. This is still so close. Spike collected. And there's the support. Heybay gonna catch one on the way through. Deny Simon. Now down to a 1v2, but it's Smoggy and CHICHOO alive. Plants in. He knows he's not B main. Oh, this is really difficult with the ult. Everything on top of this one. He's got a fair fight on CHICHOO, but look who's behind him.
Stick it, maybe?
I mean, he could. Smoggy definitely could.
What?
Oh, no!
And the off-up.
Pressuring top middle, but it will be noted.
Drone re-clear. Spots just the one. Maybe assume 2, though. The convergence, though. At middle, Kong there with the off.
This is pretty pressure, though. CHICHOO going to spot a barrel and takes away Kai. They're going to know about the additional player, but Kong is still holding control here. Looking has a lot of work to do. 4 more players, and he's surrounded. Not going to... Careless. And that's what it costs you. Biank going to be going down. FengF going to try and pick up the pace through market. Maybe a chance, but no, nobody's got their back. Everything's in place. EDG, large and in charge. There is no breaking this team. And for Trace, they are just outmatched here. There's only so ways we can say it.
Can't break the team. They can barely break a trip.
A valiant attempt, but Kai now, it's done. And they get the access they want. It's mostly a hold towards market. So a little bit of a contest on the cross, but not too much. They should be able to get a plant here, but see if there's maybe a pre-take.
The lurk smoke is definitely going to give them the space to do it.
Yeah, Biank, he's out. And Kung's fallen. This is good. This is actually a little bit of a tester here. Maybe a taste of things to come. But there's maybe where it stops. EDG digging in their heels. But Simon's down low, 4 HP. And he's got 3 players.
Are they going to pivot in time?
Biank gonna have to deal with a lot coming his way already. Gonna be trying to fall back towards CT. He's got support there. Heybay by his side, shoulder to shoulder. Kung has gone down. And now they look to fall away again. So a little bit of a push and pull here from EDG. Trace aren't falling for this completely. I'm a little bit worried if they overextended there, but no, they're holding the ground they've been given at least.
Very precarious position here in this 4-on-4, and Trace going aggressive. Will they find him though? Nobody.
Whoa. He was so low on HP though. They were clutching at anything they could. So now they've felt pressure across the map a little bit, still in middle, but no, it's mostly through main. Feng still going to be on the back of the site by back pillar, supported by Kai now, peeking through on the cage. That's perfect. Follow-up paint shot could have been huge. Don't let this one slip. You have such a great chance here. Don't let it go to waste, and they don't. So,
it's full control over B.
Look at this pinch. If CHICHOO doesn't die here, it would be a miracle. And oh my god, it might just be. Feng does get one, but now they come back. They want the scrap as well, but numbers-wise, EDG come out on top.
2 versus 3. Still winnable situation for Trace if you're on the 2. It all comes down to this first fight. The pop flash setup. The teamwork has been there for EDG, hasn't been there for Trace. The
but
drone.
Look at Kung's position. He's just away from the others. They may not consider. I think Bianke's thinking about it, and thinking is not enough. Kung takes his head off. And now Heybay, not really with a chance to get back in here, would need a big round. He's got the first, but 30 HP is so hard. Oh, there it is. Just about gonna get the info here. That's big. Biank gonna try and lead ahead. Perfect. He knows there's 2 more. He couldn't quite get the 3rd, but he sets up the rest. Heybay still trying to take him down. And it's aggressive, and it's working. Nobody now in a 1v3. He's got info.
Last player standing.
But what are you meant to do with it? Nobody gonna find one. He's got them down to a very doable situation. A minute on the board. Doesn't need to overdo it, but he takes.
Kung, Stinger, ultimate ready.
Take this. Gotta go.
They realize that the setup is towards market. That's the retake on B every single round right now. Biank has his Hunter's Fury, but not in a good position to be able to pop it off.
I'm pissed.
They've really only shown Kung now a couple of times, and there, nobody's the one to fall following it up. I'm looking at the spike.
He's got a hat too.
Backing away, yeah, there it is, info. That should speed up the approach now. They know that it's going to be an A hit at the very least. Smoggy trying to lead the way with CHICHOO. They've got to secure a lot of safety here if they want to be able to try and get a plant, because already you've got players
gun barrel
occupying CT.
Almost catches him.
Thought he might have had that one. Kai getting curious, getting closer. And Kai's going to find more. CHICHOO's fallen. Feng's there. Smoggy's gone down, and now Simon. And when that smoke drops, he will be revealed. Spoke about it on the first map, how red Trace looked, but this time around it could be different. Kung aware. Yeah, knows better, knows way better. They've at least got themselves a plant. With Simon's ult coming in, that's the plant that they've got now secure. First time we're in a 5v5, and Kung just decides he wants market as well. And he gets what he wants, taking down Feng, but now Biank, who's been solid as a rock for this team, is next up on the chopping block. Nobody playing a dangerous game. Biank, the walking wounded, and Kung doesn't lose these fights. He's such a menace. Wow. The flash he eats, but he gets to keep himself safe. Tucks his head down, goes back in again. When EDG need him most, he will make himself. Absolutely is.
A right now, and it looks like they're posturing towards that direction.
Biank falls away. This could be huge for him. This is his moment to shine. Can he save the day? Can he hold back the flood? Heybay tries to make a go of it, but no, he falls in the meantime. And close to perfection may not have ever been enough against these boys. Kang, the one to seal it, surely, as just one remains in a 1v4. Oh, there are 4 players waiting.